Welcome back. Many people eat seafood because of its health benefits. However, seafood also contains mercury, and at very high levels. Mercury has been linked to problems with cognitive function and brain changes associated with dementia. A new study examined mercury levels in the brains of deceased older people to see if there was a relationship between seafood consumption and the type of brain changes commonly seen with dementia.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
These days, many people are eating more seafood because of its health benefits. But seafood also contains mercury.
There's concerns about if people eat seafood, are they also consuming more mercury, and that is impairing their health.
Dr. Martha Claire Morris from Rush University Medical Center in Chicago and co-authors enrolled older people living in public housing and retirement communities in an ongoing study of memory and aging. Participants had normal memory function when they entered the study. They were asked to keep track of their diet using a detailed questionnaire. Participants also agreed to brain donation after they died. In total, 286 brains were examined.
So we have a very comprehensive assessment of people's seafood consumption during their older age years, and we can then relate seafood consumption to brain changes associated with dementia when they die.
These changes include plaques and tangles seen in the brain, hallmark features of Alzheimer's dementia.
Seafood consumption of at least one meal per week decrease the occurrence of the amyloid plaques and tangles associated with Alzheimer's dementia. We observe this, however, only in people who had the apolipoprotein E4 allele. This is a genotype that puts one at increased risk of dementia. The increased level of seafood consumption did increase brain levels of mercury, but that the mercury didn't appear to have an impact on brain health.
Dr. Morris also says seafood consumption was only associated with less brain changes specific to Alzheimer's dementia, not vascular or Lewy body dementia. Catherine Dolph, The JAMA Report.
Study participants who ate seafood had between 1 and 6 seafood-containing meals per week. Cliff Arnold invites all who are interested to this year's Democratic Roosevelt Kennedy Dinner.
It used to be called the Jefferson-Jackson Dinner, and we changed the name to Roosevelt and John F. Kennedy. And that'll be at 6 p.m. April 15th at the Pahrump Nugget. And this is bringing the community together. A lot of people from all the parties and other places come together for this dinner. And we'll have Catherine up here running, the only Democrat running for the U.S. Senate, and we're going to have the Democratic Congress people up here running for Congress. So if you want to meet any of these people, there's a place to meet them. We are doing some other house parties around the valley, though, and trying to get the word out on those.
How much are tickets?
$50 for an individual, and $90 for a couple, and $350 for a table.
And where can they get tickets?
Tickets will be available at the door. Right now you can go online. You can go to nidems.org, and then we Facebook there too, and you can buy tickets through that. You can also call us at 775-751-9966, and you'll talk to a live person.
And here's your Great Computer Deals Tech Tip.
Hi, this is Josh Osborne with Great Computer Deals, located right here in Pahrump, Nevada. It's time for another quick tutorial.
Are you having problems seeing details on your computer screen? Guess what? You don't have to go out and buy a bigger monitor. With a few clicks of the button, your problem can be solved. Here's how to do it with Windows 7 or 8. Normally when you click your mouse, you left click, but this time we're going to right click anywhere on the desktop and choose Screen Resolution. You'll then see a drop-down list titled Resolution. Use the slider bar to increase or decrease the size of your monitor's display. The smaller the dimensions, the larger everything will become on your screen. Once you've chosen a size, click Apply.
Are you still having issues with your computer? We can help you. Come down to our store. We're located on Highway 372 across from Big O Tires. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833.
Let's see what's happening in your entertainment this week.
In your entertainment this week, the hashtag Free Kesha is getting lots of attention. The movement is in regards to the legal battle between recording artist Kesha and her record producer, Dr. Luke. What happened, according to reports, is that Kesha filed a civil suit in 2014 that alleges Dr. Luke drugged, emotionally abused, and sexually assaulted her during her tenure with Kemosabe Records, the label owned by the producer. Her legal team was seeking to break her contract with Kemosabe Records and its parent company, Sony Music Entertainment, so she could continue her career outside Dr. Luke's influence. On February 19th, the New York Supreme Court denied a preliminary injunction related to the case, sending the singer into tears and her supporters into a flurry of anger and activism on her behalf. The court has said that Kesha is free to record with other producers and that Sony has stated that Kesha can work with other producers and not her alleged abuser. The court's ruling was merely on the injunction. The larger civil complaint filed by Kesha continues to roll on in court, and the decision could take months or years. Due to the denial of the injunction, any recording Kesha wants to do in the near future will have to be under Sony's control. Bill Cosby has sued the woman whose 2004 sexual assault accusations formed the basis for recent charges against him, alleging she violated a decade-old civil settlement in part by cooperating with a new criminal probe. The lawsuit, filed last Wednesday in a U.S. District Court in Pennsylvania, names not only accuser Andrea Constand as a defendant, but also her mother, two of Constand's lawyers, and America Media, Inc., owner of the National Enquirer. Cosby alleges that all 5 defendants violated a 2006 agreement that settled civil suits that Constand had filed against the comedian and American Media a year earlier. Cosby was charged December 30th in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, with aggravated indecent assault against Constand, one in a long line of accusers and the first to go to authorities in 2005. Live from Cairo, it's Saturday night. An Arabic version of Saturday Night Live has aired across the Arab world for the first time this past weekend, offering a Middle Eastern twist on the hit U.S. comedy show. In the shadow of the pyramids of Gaza lies Studio Masr, Egypt's oldest production house. The host was Danya Samir Janam, one of Egypt's top female comedians, who cracked jokes at her own expense and sent up stereotypes of different Arabic countries. All the elements of SNL were there: a celebrity guest, music performances, live sketches, videos, and parody news. But when it comes to politics, they're playing it safe. The makers of Star Wars: The Force Awakens are to be prosecuted after Harrison Ford's ankle was broken by the Millennium Falcon's door. The 73-year-old actor who plays Han Solo in the movie series was airlifted to a hospital in Oxford after being injured on set at Pinewood Studios on June 12, 2014. Mr. Ford received a £1 million in compensation after spending time in a wheelchair and almost 2 months with his leg in plaster, which delayed filming for weeks. Today, Britain's health and safety watchdog announced it would prosecute the film's production company because the star was not properly protected when the spaceship's door crushed his leg. I'm Alicia Cook, and that is your entertainment this week.
Thanks, Alicia. Yeah, I kind of do like her hair back to red. She had to dye it blonde recently for her role with the Shadow Mountain Community Players. They just finished up their performance this past weekend. And if you're listening on the radio and you want to see TV, you can give us a call here at 775-727-9400 to hook up to free local television. Even if you have satellite, you can still watch local television. We'll tell you how. Give us a call, 775-727-9400. We'll be back in just a moment with your senior health tip.